hello, and welcome on in to another exciting day of Neon Beats. If you look, we've definitely improved a bit. We have now the first three done without any deaths, and then, did I mess this up? And then we have the controller sometimes just stops working, because that's how you know it's a good game. It's technically not made for it. I want to turn up my own audio, actually. The Beatles song, Something. Oh, interesting. I don't even know that one off the top of my head. I used to be like a huge Beatles fan. Wild. Well, I'm just going to relaunch real quick. Well, hello, how's everybody's Tuesday going? It's Tuesday, my dudes. There we go. Yeah, if you don't use it from the start, which I was. And then I'm down to 1, 2, and 3 here. We're going to give these a few more goes. 6, I've been getting some of the tricks down really good, but it's hard to get them like every time. So I think we're getting to the point where I'm starting to like realize what's like important. That's like a good trick right there. Or we skip sliding down one of those, which then saves us some time. But most of these now, it sucks though that we still have to wait there. It feels bad to like be like, oh, we hit those cycles and stuff like that, just to be like stuck on this other thing. I just wanted to give these a few practices just to, you know, do a little bit of warm up. Oh geez. Hope y'all's weeks are going well. I've said many times, Tuesdays are the worst days of the week. Alright, now here's where some of the tricks start coming into play. So first, we gotta just go for that. And then what we gotta do right here is do... and this is where I keep dying. Oh, man. I started getting it pretty quickly, for like first try. But so far, and then like the few times I did get it, I like died here or something. And it's like, man, really hard. The good thing about doing in-game time, I was thinking about like, oh, how do we go in those fasters? It doesn't matter, because the timer stops there. I think that's probably part of the reason why this community uses the in-game time instead, is to like not have to worry about strats like that, which I find a little weird. Maybe it's RNG, that's why they're doing it, but I'm not really sure. I did miss this jump a few times, which feels really bad. Oops, I did not mean to hit replay. We're gonna try a 7 just to make sure that we're nicely warmed up. Was this a 7 or an 8? It was an 8. That's fine. Okay, hold on. Alright. It's really important that we get that like first jump good, otherwise we lose like a couple seconds to it, which you don't want to do. And the biggest thing for this one is not to die. Like, that's a 10-second time loss. I've been doing that more and more recently, where for whatever reason I just want to like jump, and I don't have to. Not that my brain's like, oh, there's nothing there, time to jump. And it's like, no. It's not always the right answer. Right now, our best is 3 deaths. Can we get it down to 0? Alright. I don't even know why I died. That's a 25-second time loss right there. Like, that's really bad. I don't actually know what I did there that made that happen. There's some weirdness in this game, I will say. Like, that one, did I really deserve that? I don't know. They gave it to me. Did I deserve the death last time? Nope. Is that its way of making it up to me? Maybe. How am I doing the same thing? Am I jumping too early? Is that what's going on? Can't be having this. Can't be like, I haven't figured out what this 26-second time loss is, not fix it. This is why we do a little bit of warm up at the beginning of stream. My question of the day, I really don't know what's going on there, is what was your favorite birthday? Or what are some like highlights? Today's my little brother's birthday, but he always sleeps till like noon. He's in his 20s and still hardcore noon sleeper. I'm hoping he took the day off, so I figure I'll call him after this. But watch it on YouTube on the VODs. Leave it down in the comments. My mom always made a really big deal of birthdays growing up. I really don't know what's going on there. That feels right. And I'm consistently dying the exact same way. I'm doing the same thing, which makes sense. I don't know what else to do there. So every year, like growing up, we always had like some sort of big event. We did like, even like we did like a pool party, and like we oops, this is fine. We made I waited too long. I was trying not to do the same thing and ended up dying a new way, which isn't really progress. It's just a new, I mean, it's technically like scientific progress because we learned a new thing. But we got like cheapo towels, then got like those iron-on print things. I did the same thing that I did last time again. And so like we had custom towels for everybody and like gift bags. We did, everybody got to like, we did like Sam bottle art. So like you fill the bottle with like different color, and then like you got like a dowel or like a skewer. I really don't get it. Maybe I am jumping too much. I'm like holding jump and stuff. Maybe that's too much. It's like that one section that I was having issues on. I think that's on 7 actually. Maybe it's on like 3. With that weird jump. Every now and again, I just really don't know what this game's doing. Really don't get it. I don't think this game has patches coming out. We did I was really into like knights and stuff. Somehow that was like worse. And we got like one of those bounce houses that was a castle. And then like my mom and her husband both dressed up as the king and queen. And, like I got like prince clothes. Not like Purple Rain. You know what I mean? That was like cool. And then she like made a birthday cake and had lots of like night toys and stuff. What is going? I really don't get it. Because I feel like if I jump immediately, I'm just going to jump into the Doritos. For my little brother, we did like a safari. And we got a like lady who has like a traveling petting zoo or something. She comes to our house. And it's pretty cool. So she had like, the big thing that she had was a wallaby. But she had like porcupine and a hedgehog, and she had like a tarantula. Like, why am I not making that? I mean, like, make it once. That was pretty cool. She did Mario theme where we did like different Mario themed games. So the one I remember was like, it was warp pipes. I tried to jump out of it and it didn't work. I have a weird idea. One. No, I think that's right. What? Weird. It was like custom-made warp pipes, and we had beanbags of some sort, like cornhole beanbags, and you had to like throw them in. So there, it was kind of like skee ball, kind of like one of those carnival games. And like we had prizes for the kids. That was funny, I think, because we got a piñata, and really don't get it. And the piñata was like one of those kids ones where you just like pull the strings out at the bottom. But my mom's like, and we like got that one because it was like a Mario design. Game made by developers that made the Impossible game. Like the Impossible Quiz? I am unsure, but welcome on in. Oh my goodness, I do not know why we're having issues on that last jump for this section. Otherwise, I'm not sure what the Impossible game is. I actually don't know a ton about this game. We just started speedrunning it like a week or two ago. I guess like 2 weeks now. So, still learning a bit. It is, the first 3 levels, hello, are free on Steam. Technically the first 4, because there's a tutorial level. I don't get what's going on there. I just keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Going insane. When you're talking about the Impossible Quiz, I know that one because I played a ton of that. That was just dumb on my part. The fact that I'm not dead right now is insane. My goal was always to beat that. And I got to like the last section, and there was like one part that I was like, I'm never gonna be able to do this. But and they introduced like, that's death, yeah. And they introduced like these skip things, and it was really handy. A lot of people compare it to what's that game that everybody likes? Geometry Dash. I'm so confused. Maybe I need to jump earlier for some reason? I guess earlier would give me more height, technically, because of the opposite gravity. Right? No, that's wrong. That's bad logic. But it's something different. Oh, God. Yeah, we're talking about fave birthdays. Or just like birthdays in general. I was going over some of my more memorable ones. Locking the game that. Oh, I have no idea. Different F? Appreciate Gooch. Thanks for looking that up. Blocking the game that you use a parkour element. Oh yeah. I've never seen that. Sounds neat. Alright, so we're gonna jump super early this time. See if that makes a difference. Because I really don't know what's going on. Okay, that's the difference. Hey, you caught it. GG's. Oh yeah, it does say that at the beginning. There's flute games, grip games on Wikipedia. Interesting. Well, now we know jumping early is the way to go. So much like Strider, where it's like sometimes you gotta jump early to jump late. It's better to jump early than it is to jump late. Oh, no, not this. There we go. Nope, nope. Oh, I mistimed that. Really? I feel like that was doing weird stuff. Ooh. Whoops. This is why you do practice. I decided that was a good idea to make that close like that. I think there's probably like a weird thing that we can do there. For some reason in like offline practice, I kept jumping there and I didn't, just like, for no good reason. Any Steven Universe fans? Did you see that we're getting more Steven Universe? Brand new spin-off coming to Amazon. Whoops. Wow, whoops. Whoops! I mean, GG on first. You're technically not, but GG. Certainly someone will take an extra. Maybe, we'll see. Alright, 19's a horrible run on this, so let's re-hit that a few times. Alright. Now we kind of figure out, how's your day going, my friend? You ever heard of the Impossible game? I jumped late again. We gotta remember to jump early. Yeah, that's what I said too. It is not the same thing. It is a dash puzzle parkour game, according to Tidbit. Might be worth checking out. That was late again. It feels better to jump late. I do feel like vindicated in the fact that you said the exact same thing I said. "12 years living apart, 13 almost. And we still say the same dumb stuff." I think it's a fully published game. Right? Oh god. Who's reading chat? This is why we're practicing this level. I would like to get one death place before we do our next run, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. With dumb stuff like that? No way. Wow. Alright, jump early. Alright, here's where we're jumping early. That was way too early. Way too early. I wasn't even paying attention. Let's restart. All right. Here we go. Was that good? That was good. Okay. That was bad. So we did good on one part and then just like counted all of our laurels. All right. What am I doing? What am I doing? That was even worse. Normally I jump, but jumping feels slow. It definitely takes control there and like recenters you, which is interesting. All right. Easy peasy. That was a new way to die. I think I might just... Well, I was underthinking it. Now I think I'm overthinking it. Here we go. Okay, that's good. Nice to know that was good. And then I jumped too late. That was dumb. So I'm making it past one part consistently and then just making the same exact mistake, or a different mistake, but the same mistake right after? Very concerning. Because like that, it's like, okay, you jump at the end, you're good. But I do have problems with those like little jump guys a lot because I end up doing the same problem. That's fine. There we go. All right. This is why I think about that other section, because you have to jump into these ones. It's like essentially the same but different. Same but different, you know? That was close. I like how it lands on its edge. A second one. What? Oh god. What am I doing? The shortcut's worth it. Easy. All right. I forgot. Wow. That's through like 9 deaths. All right. I don't even really know why. Oh man, I've been caffeine free for 2 days. I overdid the caffeine really hard the other day, so I don't want to like detox a little bit, but definitely taking its toll in a different way. We're fine. What? Time loss. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, that's a big L. Don't want to take that one. Okay, good to know. Oh, that was scary. Oh wow. All right. We're gonna start some runs here in a second. I just want to turn the AC on because I turned it off because it was getting too cold. Now it's hot. Let's see. I need. All right. Should be better. All right. I'm already feeling it cooling off. All right. Here we go. First run in a week. First full run. I've done some practice. All right. Here we go. All right. Just had to make sure that the auto timer started. Ah, time loss. Double time loss. All right, hardest trick of the tutorial. First try. There's a cool little trick that you can do like that. Wow. I think I got both those tricks first try. Very impressive. Uh-oh. That's death. This is a tutorial level. Why am I being so dumb? Oh my goodness. 13 seconds at least, yeah. Horrible. Horrible. There's tons of time to make up, but we're gonna restart. We got all the good tricks and then did some really dumb things, so. And messed up that first jump. All right, we want to go right on this one, actually. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Wow, I got this first try last time. What are we doing? What are we doing? I can't believe I got that first try last time, and then this time, just biffed it. There we go, that's the move. Oh! We got like the cool trick and then it didn't pay off. That's gonna be a huge time loss. We should finish the level right now. I really can't. 9 seconds? 8? Oh. Dumb. Alright. Moving on. Oh no, introduction of spikes. That was really good. That was really good too. That was a little awkward, but we'll take it. Is it a new geometry dash? No. But it definitely looks like it, right? This game's actually pretty old. I think it's like the original non-DLC is like 3 years old or something, or 10 years old. I want to say it's like the oldest is actually like how old the oldest record is on the board. Yeah, actually, oh hey, it's Kara was our commentator during GDQ, Games Done Quick, and they were playing this a lot. And it's like, oh man, this looks fun. And it's got like some cool music and like a cool little style. Let me give it a try, and here we are. They gave a try as well, but nice, alright. Some time back. Was that deathless on that one? I hope so. Alright, let's not miss the clicky clicks on this one. That was perfect. Alright, here we go, clicky clicks. Perfect. I almost messed it up, but we did it really good. And that's usually where I'll just like go into a death spiral. Alright, back jump. Nice, got that. Really good, now we're ahead. Quick jump there, and another back, perfect. Ooh, that felt almost a little off. Alright, little trick here, we're gonna go back. Still get that boost though, because we need it. Get the wall jump, get the quick right there. Nice. Oh, grabbed on a little too early. Play this one safe. This one, you gotta give it a little bit just to get the right height. And then we just, oh no, we bonked off the top. We bonked off the top. Oh, we missed that. We are now 7 seconds behind, I want to say. Oh, that was weird. All right. That one probably could have jumped 4, but, you know, sometimes you take it safe instead. I think that might have made it up a little bit, though. It's pretty good. Alright, time to not mess up some of these jumps. I fell a little early. Not too bad, not too bad. Nice, alright, well, we'll take a rainbow. Still not ahead, but we're doing okay. Just had some small mistakes in that tutorial. Perfect. These little back jumps end up. Oh no. That was a 20-second time loss. Horrible. This run's dead, but we'll go for a full run for practice sakes. Oh, come on. Really? I'm landing on this one, but I'm too slow? Those deaths suck. Couple seconds right there on already our 20-second time loss. I can't believe that. And you should not hold on to that wall. We're like losing a second doing that. All right, here we go. Trust the system. We won't get squashed. All right, not too bad. Perfect. Oh, I thought we were gonna make it. Always gotta remember the wall jump there. It like throws you off because it's like, oh, I gotta go left, but the game will like eat your left input. All right, not great, not great. Yeah, like I said, 20-second time loss. Time to make it up. Nice. That all lined up good, which is a good sign. First try there. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Thank you. Ooh, that was a little scary there for a second. There's a trick here that I still can't get down. But that one we can do, no issues. Ooh. Alright, easy peasy. Hate that jump. I also didn't think that. Wow, we are on PB. Wow, doing that death list put us on PB like that. Holy cow, 27 seconds. Crazy. All right, no pressure. Ooh, that was really good. Didn't mean to go this way actually, but here we are. Honestly, if I don't die, I can't be too mad. We're gonna go, ooh, I was gonna say safety strat, and then we almost died doing the safety strat. Nice, all right, not too bad, not too bad. I've actually never played Geometry Dash. I've seen a little bit about it. Chips used to play a lot of it. There's a lot of trust in that shot right there, I'm gonna be honest. I might have been able to make it. All right, now this is the part where it randomly just makes no sense to me. Yeah. See what I mean? Excuse me. Thank you. My goodness. Not good deaths. What the heck? Figure this way is better because there's no waiting. We'll see how we do. 6 deaths is not good, to be honest. Uh-oh. Wow, we are... Okay. 7 was better than apparently we did last time. Alright, this is one that we just practiced. I have faith. 1 death. That's all we're gonna get. If that. It's gonna be trying to go for the shortcut. Oh, my back. My back. Oh, that got dicey. There's a clip of Mark Maron's first time, I believe, on Conan's couch. And he was following up the current president of the United States. Oh, that's happened a few times. On the couch. And being young Donald Trump is weird at this point. And did not like his attitude during that interview. But he like pulled out a condom for no reason and was just like, safe sex, everybody. And Mark Maron followed him up and was like, did Donald Trump just pull a condom out of his pocket? Doesn't he know that prostitutes usually bring their own? And just like, and then they made a bunch of jokes about how he was gonna get assassinated for that comment. It's like, and that was years, that was in the 90s. I missed the last jump. No. Oh, we're still on PB pace though. I'm good on Mark Maron. Understand with his values. I like people that are consistent with things that matter. All right, shortcut. What? Shortcut. Nice, that's really good. It was really good. It was really clean. Happy with that. Yeah. Oh man, I jumped early twice. That one jump's got me all messed up. Overthinking all the rest of my jumps. Alright, we should be good now. Or not. Whoops. Whoops. Wow. Alright. Let me in. I went for the trick thinking that'd be good, and then the trick betrayed me. How horrendous. Hopefully it didn't betray me too bad. We did some parts really well, we did some parts not so well. Our PB's about the same idea, so we'll see. Alright, yeah, we lost some time. Alright, now let's not mess this up in the first 30 seconds, because I think if we can get past the first 30 seconds, we'll be alright. We lose the first 30 seconds, we basically throw this PB away. Alright, that should be good. That scares me like every time. Alright. Now, I'm not too worried, and I knew as soon as I said that I was going to ruin it. My goodness. Alright. What am I doing? I literally was looking at the wrong side of the screen. Hence why I was holding the wrong side of the controller. I fully checked out. I got past that first section. Was like, alright. Not like there's like 5 other spots. That was a really clean in that we need to pay attention into. This one, not this one. This one's like, actually, yeah. Oh, God. There we go. We just needed the height, and I didn't have it, so like I went back, and that was dumb. Right. Should be good. First try. Let's go. And wait, and go. Oh, that was tight. Alright, we're exiting on this one. Let me in! Alright. This is just the most awkward feeling part. Like there's definitely ways to go faster. I was looking at the right part of the screen that time. Oh, that was a really good in. Oh no. Started holding left too early. I was over anticipating. No, what the hey? I really don't understand what ate my input. I hope that's not it. I tried to recover it too, but it's just not having it. Well, PB's a PB's a PB. We take it. We take it. We take it. It's a new PB. It's a sub 20. Sub 20. Pretty good. No idea what that equates to on the leaderboard because we have to do in-game time, so we have to choose a calculator. But overall, PB's a PB is a PB. So we'll take those. Refresh that guy. Save it up. Oof. I don't know if you're still lurking, Delia, but I saw your message about the work meeting you got. Looks gross. All right. There's like that weird line. You see that? Oh, that's like a box for these guys? How weird. All right. All right, run it back. Run it back. Do it again. All right. There we go. 3, 2, 1, go! You like that? That was actually properly timed. Oh god. Oh no, bad. First try? I'll take it. It's not perfect, but it's first try. I did not have the momentum I wanted. Ooh, on that one. That was scary. But here we go. Easy. I have died right there before. Feels bad. Sometimes I hold the jump like really long in the air, just praying that like comes in. All right, that should be good. Yeah, we're comparing against PB. Like, man, 8 seconds? I'm like, oh yeah, we did like mess up pretty bad during our last run. On that level. Thing about PBing is that every time you do better, it makes it harder to do better. You know what I mean? Oh, that was clean. That was clean. Messed up there. Thought my timing was good for that one. I guess not. There's some weird way to like do it a little bit quicker. Alright, we do wait here. I probably could have made that, or at least done some weirdness. Okay. That was a weird jump. Alright. I've messed this part up a lot before, so. Wanted a bit more jump there than I got, but that's alright. Whoa, that was odd. I don't think we've seen that before. Alright. Not too bad. One death, we'll take it. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Gooch, what's the best bot for webhooks? Oh no. Into Discord. Oh no. Oh. Thought you were helping, who was that? Box? Do that with like his clips? Is there like a specific one for that? Oh god, I don't know why I stopped pushing right. That was really dumb. It like immediately eats your... Any of the like momentum you have, just gone. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Well, if I didn't already lose the 8 seconds that we had, we definitely just did. Wow, that's exactly what I did last time. Oh my goodness, yeah, we're like 20 seconds behind. Because we should be here at like 1:16. Like I said, like 20 seconds. It's gonna be really bad. Took some rough deaths on this one. Okay, Yeah, plus 22. Yeah. Not good. Alright, can we make up 15 seconds? Theoretically. Not on this level, I don't think, because I think we zero lived this one last time. Definitely on one of the other levels. Or maybe this one. Maybe we zero life the one after this. I don't remember. Oh yeah, we definitely died right there. I just remember that. So, there's a chance. Nope, that was the 20 seconds I lost. I recall now. Alright, this run, after that death, officially dead. Officially dead. There was a chance? 40 seconds behind? No way. No way. I'm not making up 40 seconds. Alright, let's get the good trick. Or not at all. We'll do the weird jump instead. Oh, I bonked it like really. What the heck? Alright, let's jump good. Oh no. That saves like half a second. Keep bonking weird right there. Oh my goodness. You thinking more or less than 8 seconds in the dumb stuff that I just did? Apparently less. Okay. Okay, not great. Not great. But it's enough to start. Alright. Here we go. Same dang song again. What's it up to? Wow. Oh geez, messed that one up. That's what I get for saying that was good like 6 times in a row during that. I don't think I actually lost any time on that because I died at like an okay time where I still was able to meet the same cycle I was gonna make if I had waited. So, you know what? Acceptable death. That was weird. I tried it out for something and it was not the right move and then I forgot to do the left jump there. Not good. I could have done a quick release there, which would have saved, I don't know, a little bit of time. Wow. That was good. It was scary. Got me sweating a little bit. That's pretty good. Get some snaps. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. Okay. Sure. Sure, I'll take only 4 seconds after that craziness. Oh my goodness. That was really bad again. Now I'm off cycle here. Okay. Click. Click. What? Oh god. Click. Click. Wow, I was really off cycle there. I had no idea what was going on. I think that's 8 seconds. But I don't think we did this perfectly. So if I do the rest of this, might be okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Every time. That wasn't good hitting that wall either. Not a death, but it's not good. Well, he's not dead, but he ain't good either, boss. That's what that vibe feels like. Okay, that was pretty good. Could do a quick release there, but it scares me. Ah. 4 seconds behind. 4 seconds behind my best segment, at least, for this. I know better than to hold right on that section. I do it like every single time. Ooh, that was terrifying. I thought I could make it doing some weirdness. I could not. It might be on time. Took some weird deaths. Okay. A little bit slower. There's still time. We're close enough to the PB that's like... Just do a little bit better on some of these later ones. We'll make up to it. For all those Unats, thank you for sticking around and welcome back. Appreciate you. Could have done a different move there, but that's all right. Oh no! Not this again. Yeah, there we go. We saved some time with that fall. Trust. Trust. Go. Nice. That was good. Wow, I really thought I was on there. I feel like I was on PB. Which means I'm probably behind again. Not great. I don't think I lost time because I think I caught the cycle I was going to hit if I waited anyways, so... Oh, okay. Okay. On PB pace again. Alright, we didn't take any deaths on this level on our PB, so there's a lot of potential to screw it up. I don't know why we were off pace there. That was good. Some pretty big skip. I'm getting it pretty consistently, which is good. That's good. I was missing that a lot because it kind of like it wants you to go for the secret note, but we don't care about those right now. What the heck? Just me, or did that decide to do its pattern differently? That was weird. We didn't take a death, but it wasn't good either again. ain't dead, but he ain't in good condition either, exactly. Alright. It's like you can still do things slowly. Like, not dying's like the slowest thing, or dying's the slowest thing you can do, so it's like, oh yeah, did this mess up? Why do I feel like that messed up? Oh no. Like I said, no deaths, but still slow. We definitely took deaths on this guy, the next guy, and the next guy. So the trick is, can we do better than last time? My god. Once again, not a death. Definitely not fast. Okay, I actually did that the quick way that time, so that was good. Yeah, that was dumb. There's definitely a faster way to do that. Oh my goodness, what the heck? That was not good. We're gonna be lucky to be on pace. What a roller coaster. We were on PB pace, then we got off of it, then we stayed off of it, then we got on it, then we got a little less on it, but still technically on it. Please appear. Alright, let's get this one first try. Alright, not great, but it's a little bit of something. It was only a little bit terrifying. I think those two things are gonna be enough, you know, only having that one death in that first try. I think that's gonna be enough to increase our gap a little bit. We're gonna increase our lead here. I do think that the upper way might be faster, actually. Wow, I thought we were gonna increase our lead. Nope, nope. We lost it completely. Well, shows me what I remember from literally like 25 minutes ago. Redonkulous. Alright, we'll be fine. No more deaths. Let me in? Just gotta feel the beat. Part of the game. I see the neon, I gotta feel the beats. You always want to bring a gardener to a party, because they got the beats and they know how to turn up. Oh my god, is that why this is called Neon Beats? I know, right? Wild. Like, where are the veggies? First try. Could you imagine? There just were. It was like turn up. Oh, I almost said turn up boy and barnacle boy. It was like turn up boy was the name of that game that we played. He had tax evasion. He has another game. Whee! Wow, we did do better, but not good enough. Not good enough. Maybe through? Ooh. Shortcut. Make it. Make it. Make it. I don't like that I died there that one time. Okay. I could have technically made that. Maybe it would have been weird. That was not a good start. Oh, even worse. Because I did this all perfectly last time. I know it for a fact. So very impressed with myself. Oh god. And my hand was not fully under controller. Oh god. Okay, we're fine. That was scary. Yeah, where do we have issues on this level? Nowhere? We did die right there. Alright, we've redeemed some generational trauma. Oh yeah, and then we died up here. This is fine. And then we died a lot right here. What? Okay. Better than last time? Not great. I need Mario Kart Ghosts. Supposedly, Nintendo is getting ready to do a Oops All Donkey Kongs Direct this month for the new Donkey Kong game that's coming out. It's a big deal. We haven't gotten a new Donkey Kong game since Wii U with Tropical Freeze. So it's been a long time. But they are using the like illumination design, I feel. Like I see that like Donkey Kong and I just hear Seth Rogen. You know? I just hear his voice, his laugh. I don't know if this is what I want. Oh god. We threw it away. We threw it away. I was too busy thinking about Seth Rogen's laugh. PB's dead. All because of that jump that we never were having issues with, and all of a sudden today. Alright, we died a lot here though, but I don't think we died like 30 seconds worth of times here. I guess we'll find out, right? That looked weird. I feel like we're 15 seconds behind. We did die there as well, so... First try again, okay. Oh. Definitely waited too long for that, but that's fine. I was pretty sure that was gone, but I guess not. Now that's thinking with portals. We died during one of our runs there. I think we were deathless the rest of the way, so we just gotta do our best. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Really? That's not good. That was like 3 seconds down the drain just because I didn't click that properly. Oh no, we did die. We died here. So maybe that's that 3 seconds made up, you know? Oh, and then we did die here because I did get a weird input during the second part. Because like my jump didn't jump there and I just ended up like falling off and I was like, what? Thought I jumped, guess not. Hey! Double PB! Double PB, sub 20, 1945. Back-to-back PBs. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. There you go, there you go. Where's she at? Peanut butter baseball with a jelly bat. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Alright. Ugh. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, alright. Next week, Sunday, starts a international, I don't remember who it's set up by, but guess what? There is a blog post going out at the Narwhal, at narwhalpod.org, this weekend regarding how next week is Fish Are Friend, Not Food Week. And I and the Narwhal Pod challenge you to spend a week not eating fish. Go all in. Just go full vegetarian for a week. See how it is. Challenge yourself. Remember, animals are our friends. All right. Here we go again. Let's get the tricks first time, every time. Okay, we messed up that trick already, but we didn't mess it. We just went the normal way, so we didn't lose time. Nope. Nope, 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 says I. Nay, says I. Y'all see the... It's kind of old at this point, but it's like the woman who got stuck in mud with her horse while the tide was coming up. They're like doing like beach running. And first try. There we go. That's what that's supposed to look like. Uh-oh. Followed by a death. Good job. And so she had to like, so she left her, so she like stood there waiting for help, half buried, holding her like horse's head above the mud. And it was just like, and like the horse got saved, she got saved. Kind of like honestly in the nick of time. And it was just like watching your childhood from the Never-Ending Story be healed, or from different horse, same vibe. Shadow of the Colossus? That's a game, right? That's the one where you climb the giants. Atrax is the horse in Never-Ending Story. I do not remember the horse's name. That scares me every time. In Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah, yeah. Spoiler alert, your horse dies in that game too. It's really sad. I'm sorry, what was that quadruple flip there game? I'm sorry, what? Oh god. That's really not good. That was weird for different reasons. Was it? It wasn't last time that we had weird stuff. Maybe it was last time that we had some weird stuff. All right, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Making our way downtown, moving fast. I'm PB bound. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. I'm talking about, oh my goodness. A lot. Oh wow. It should be this way. Click. Oh, I thought we were doing the clicks. That was really bad. Really bad. That's at least 8 seconds dead. I've been watching Last Meals, right? And there was a new one yesterday. Comic I've seen around a bit. Yoka Suka. Can't remember their last name. Wow. Some weird stuff there. But Terry Crews, if you guys are gonna ever watch one of the last meals uploaded by Mythical Kitchen, which is part of the Mythical family, like Good Mythical Morning, Good Mythical More, with Red and Link. Terry Crews is definitely worth a watch because it's just like a man who's like, the thing that I like about it, I think's different than everywhere else is like, I don't get me wrong, like I love Hot Ones. I like Hot Ones for the same reason. And when I really like an actor, I'll watch everything. Like Deadpool Wolverine, I just loved Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman together, like obsessed, like actually obsessed. Like I was making custom GIFs. I watched every single interview, and like the thing is with most of the press conferences, you know, Fandango, whoever, right? Rotten Tomatoes, BuzzFeed, whatever. Like most of them do the same thing, right? They got like 12 questions they ask. It's mostly about filming. It's mostly about the movie, you know. And then you get like a few that are kind of interesting. Like Wired has some good ones, right? Wired does like the autocomplete. Those are pretty enjoyable. Wired has another one that I will like. I think Vanity or Vanity sometimes does kind of interesting things with theirs. Somebody does like What's in My Bag, where they have like usually female actors, oh god, like dump out their bags and go over like what they have in it and all the stuff. That might have been good. I don't think it redeems everything else that we've done wrong, but that's kind of interesting. But a lot of them, it's usually like the same, like 3 or 4 questions, and it's always about like whatever, you know. And Last Meals is at the end of the day, it's on they're always on a press tour, right? They're there because they're promoting something new. Usually, Sean Evans was there just like as courtesy, I guess. I feel like Gordon Ramsay always just shows up for like fun. I'm sure he has something to promote, a new restaurant. I don't know. One of the 12 shows he's producing. But I don't think like Josh is like the strongest of interviewers, but I don't think he takes it like an interview, which makes it's like more of a conversation. So he'd still, one of the things that like Sean Evans brought up was like, oh wow, we did that exactly the same. That like he makes it an effort to always like, you know, make the show about that person, you know. He always like matches the energy, lets them like lead the tango in a sense, you know. And I feel like Josh does not do that, which is okay for what they're doing. Oh, that's a bad death. Wow. My impatience is the hubris in me once again. But it feels so much more like just like a conversation, or like two people hanging out and they talk about some like real stuff. It always is like prefaced with like a lot of like, hey, this is your last meal. Do you think about death? You know, and they kind of like go on that like tangent. They talk about religion and other things, and so you get to like kind of. There was a really good post, and it was Megan Trainor was on there. And like, the comments were like, not a fan of her music, but now I'm a huge fan of her as a person. And it's like, I think that's what that show does. It like really personalizes these people in like kind of an interesting, cool way. Uh-oh. Double uh-oh. Wow. So that's kind of neat to see. But yeah, if you guys, I do recommend, honestly, Megan Trainor's is really enjoyable. But yeah, Terry Crews near the top. Some are pretty forgettable, to be honest. But they have tons of them out there, which I didn't like realize. They're like in the hundreds of episodes at this point. Wow. Yeah, I don't think we're recovering this one. We hit a point where it's just like, I don't think we're recovering this one, honestly. Like, there kind of was a way. I just wasn't feeling it at that point. After I took like that was just like a weird one, and I know that's a big reset or like a big time loss where it's gonna put us, so missed a trick, but that's okay. Oh man. Do not yell. Don't yell. All right. I feel like I kind of always have Rugrats in Paris playing in my mind. I saw a quote-unquote, okay, I'm gonna call it a quote-unquote comedy show the other day. So the organization is known as 1 Degree of Separation. Their premise is that like if you're not suffering from depression, you definitely, or never have suffered from depression, you definitely know somebody that has. So the founder, content warning, y'all, they were I did this wrong. They were like in their 60s, I want to say, when they founded this. And they're going through like their mom had just died, I believe, and they were going through like the old boxes of stuff that was like left in the house from their childhood. And they were like going through it, you know, like not just like sad that their mom died, but like they had struggled with depression for a while and were definitely like in a low spot in life. And they found a suicide note that they had written themselves in the 6th grade when they were 12 years old. Made them like go like, holy cow, I've been struggling. I'm now in my 60s and I've been like struggling with this thing for so long. And so they want to do something to like help people and like destigmatize, you know, talking about your feelings and everything. And so they created 1 Degree of Separation. And so what it is it's a group of comedians. So they have like a handful on staff. I got to see 4. I can't remember. Stephanie, I think, was one of their names. Eric and Carlos, and I don't remember the other girl's name, I want to say. And it was really neat. So they each go out, they like introduce themselves, they do like a quick like 5-10 minute set of like their comedy. And then at the end, once all of them have like come out and introduced themselves and finished their set, they come out and he's developed like 5 questions to like open the topic of depression, and really depression, like it is a suicide prevention like thing, but starting there. And so and you can look up, they have a website, it's I think it's 1degreeofseparation.life. And so they like ask the 5 questions. The 5 questions are like, what do people do that makes it better? What are things that people do that make it worse? What are things that you do that make it worse? What are things that you do that make it better? And then I can't honestly remember what the 5th question is, but that's 4 of them. And it was really cool for a lot of reasons. One, like the group of comedians that we saw, we had a Latino dude, Mexicano, Chicano, that had like ADHD, and then we had a Marine veteran, and then a lesbian, and then a black mom from Detroit, right? So like a very diverse group, and like 2 of them were parents, 3 of them were married. Not good deaths that we're doing here. But like the nice thing about it was, right, there's a pretty big group that they can choose from, and this group was touring over Europe and or all over in support of the troops. And all right, we are currently 10 seconds behind best segment potential. Oh, we're gonna miss that. Yeah, that's all right. I know better. But it's like cool. One, I thought that was like neat to have, like, you can kind of like, for me, I was like able to kind of like identify with each of them, right? It's like, okay, we have an LGBTQIA person. We have a dude with ADHD, we have a veteran, and then it's like, and then like talking about Detroit and like even like siblings and stuff like that. And like having spent a lot of time near Detroit growing up, it was like cool. And so like all their stories, and they got really personal, and like they didn't hide anything. And overall, I think it's like a really cool thing. It was like, man, if I ever like did stand up, I want to like do something like this where it's like having more and more of an impact, you know? Not that like I'd ever be that involved, maybe. Like I've joked about starting stand up a handful of times, and like would like to at least say that I tried at some point in my life, and maybe I'll be like that 80-year-old dude that just makes like 80 jokes about how old I am, and everyone's like, oh my god, look, he's so old and capable still. It's just humorous in and of itself. You know what I'm talking about? There's like that one guy, he's actually funny, like, give credit where it's due. That's a 25-second time loss. There's no recovering from that. I can't believe that we missed that. But it's definitely like cool to have impact for them. They're kind of like talking about like comedy in general. It feels good just to like, you know, have the laughs or whatever else. So definitely neat to see stuff out there. Oh my goodness. I forgot the trick. Oh, I forgot to do the trick. And even not doing the trick ended up making things worse, weirdly enough. Not only did I lose time, I lost major time. It was a tutorial though, so it's like, and we have a button just for that. To skip. I went left instead of going right, which actually is bad that time. What the heck, dude? We get so close on the first one. But I feel like it gets worse. I don't know what to do. Oh man. There we go. Nice. Nice. Really good. We kept that momentum. Made our way. That was like a little bit of like, let's hover in the air long enough and hope for the best. Wow, a 47. That's really good. That's really good. That actually might be a new best segment on that. I know that the splitter's not, but that's because the splitter's messed up and thinks my best segment's 0.5 seconds. Because it does that auto split thing sometimes when we're like doing practice. All right, left for this one actually. All right, that was good. Quick. Oh no. That's why I usually make a comment when that goes well. It looks easy, but it is also easy to mess up. I went a little too fast, actually. All right, so that was a little scary. We're gonna wait. Not that again. Not with the weird flippy flips. Why do you keep doing that? That's what that's supposed to look like. Let's go. All right, we're gonna wait for this one and then go here. All right, we should be on time for this. That was scary, but I went for it. That was weird. That was not worth it. I did weird stuff. Because I felt off. I was like, we could have went for it, but I felt off. I think we would have had to wait there anyways. Nice. Okay. Getting somewhere in the world. Nice. What scares me, it's just such a big time loss if you miss it. Ah! We're fine. One of my faves. I have like a synth playlist I listen to, like a dark synth playlist. Kind of like the, a little bit like the Hotline Miami vibe. I got like El Tigre on there, some Magic Sword, some of that like Katana Zero. I got some of that playlist on there. And, oh, I could have caught that. All right, we're actually about on pace for my best segment, but there is a better time. My best segment's not the best out there. And randomly it just like started playing like these songs because it was like Spotify recommended, like, because my playlist ended. And I swear to goodness, it was like, what is that? Van Halen's Jump? I'm like, this, like, that wasn't the song, but that's what it sounded like. I'm like, this does not fit with, like, boom, like, what are we doing? Like a Blade Runner soundtrack. Imagine, like, Blade Runner 2059 or whatever that movie was with, you know, Harrison Ford and Ryan Gosling. And it's, wow, that incredible. And then just imagine like Van Halen's Jump playing in like any of the spots where like Hans Zimmer was just like shaking your bowels and, you know, Sony Dolby Digital audio. That's one of those movies I did not like the first time I saw it, but then like 3 weeks later, didn't see it again. I was like, you know what? I respect this movie. I'm going for it. Okay. Guess the game decided, no, you're not. Oh, that's dumb. That was a good drop. There might be a faster way for that section. I just don't know it yet. This feels like there's something there that I'm missing, you know? I really thought we were gonna make it. I don't think I missed a cycle, so we didn't lose time going for it. And sometimes it's worth going for, you know? Especially when there's no risk, really. It's like, okay, you die, and like, sure, the number goes up, but at the end of the day, it's like... if the time's the same, the time's the same, you know? I'll take it. Can't put too much pressure on yourself, you know? I could have made that, and for whatever reason, I did not go for it. The timing seems odd. So far, so good. That jump kind of scares me, but you just gotta like put a little bit of trust. A little bit of Monica in your life, you know? Okay, I've never gone that way, but you know what? We figured it out. We improv'd it real quick. It was terrifying. Yeah, so what you're supposed to do there is you go back through the yellow, and then you wall jump, and then you wall jump into the pink. And then from the pink, you'll jump out, and then you just, it gives you the auto momentum anyways. So you just like shoot out, and then you do the double like release and grab right there. Like I know theoretically what to do. I just gotta practice it in out of runs. Everything about that looked and felt weird. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. I think PB we actually did something weird there and like ended up falling a few times maybe. Okay. Don't know what I'm doing there. There we go. Oh. It's much faster to jump there. I definitely hit the jump button. I don't know why it didn't work. Hate waiting. Least favorite thing to do in a speedrun. I mean, this, I will say, I mean, we're at the point where we're beating this in less than 20 minutes. So we're getting 3 runs in an hour, ideally. How much of that do you think we're playing? I guess technically that's what the speedrun tests. All of that was crazy. I'm sorry, what the heck? Oh, that was weird. I didn't trust that jump. I trusted it last time and I should have trusted again, but I feel like weird things been happening. These always make me think of owl eyes. All right, let's go. I think going up is quicker, and I've done it now. Wow, I just like jumped off an invisible thing. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That was wild. Okay. All right, time to throw it all away. Thought we were doing good? Stand by. Build it and they shall come, they said. That was the other thing that was kind of interesting about 1 degree of separation too, is like you had two people that are like pretty religious. You had one person that was sober. It was like you really do get, just out of like 4 people, I was like blown away with the diversity of like what you get. And then also it like speaks volumes on like, you know, how far it can go. Okay. That's scary. That seemed weird. I don't know exactly what happened there. Just went for it. I don't know why I didn't. That one's actually really hard because if you start pushing right too early, you'll start riding that wall too early and then you'll miss the jump. This might be our deathless run for this one. Oh god, get in there. That'd be pretty cool. I'm probably jinxed it by saying that. The focus is on. Please. Nice. Deathless, finally got it. Finally got it. All right. I think like our current PB in a run for this one is like 6 deaths. I'm waiting too long there. That's good. That's really good. I think I might be able to actually get that twice, but it is tricky. So you need the height. It's like, sure, you got the speed, but you need the height. I have died there, so it still kind of freaks me out. We're fine. Fine. Oh, we took an early death. I was like, this might be the deathless one too. And I think we took like a death in like the second jump. All right, here we go. Oh, I have died on these parts, and it feels bad. Wow, like 0.1 second faster. We'll take it. All right, now time to throw it all away. Let's not mess that one jump up that we kept messing up. All right, here it comes. Oh, mother trucker! We can still PB it because there's only a 25-second time loss. But that was BS, dude. Because I jumped it differently. I jumped it like the right way. I guess it was too early. Oh, that feels so bad. I like cut ahead to me like beating that entire first part. So mad. Okay, first try. It was a little crazy, but we did it. I actually went for all that first time. Yeah, I had a feeling. What the heck? Alright. We really can't make a mistake again, otherwise we're not PBing this, like, beautiful run. I almost jumped there, because we have to jump for this similar section, that other part. Okay, got in there good, that's good. Ooh, that was actually like weirdly close. I think PB has a death here, but I don't know if it has deaths other places that I avoided, so no. Oh man, goodness, we almost missed those things. Oh no, that's a pretty big PB. Sub 19. We went from 20 plus minutes to sub 19 on this single stream. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That is pretty darn good. Wow, 1856. Pretty content with that. Cannot complain. All right. Well, oh my goodness. Do I want more? Do I want more? We're almost at 2 hours. It's 10 p.m. Do we go for it? Do we end on the high note with the sub 19? Are we feeling good? Curious. I'm gonna pull up speedrun. I'm gonna see what, because I think live split, they at least have it, so I can get like a rough feel of like what it should be. You know what I mean? Like how good is it? You know, I think it's pretty good. So, because it's all in-game time, so it's like sub 19. Let's see if they have, looking at the world record by RMG Bread right now. And no, they do gameplay only, so I don't want that. I know Kara does use it. Okay, yeah, so we're just gonna use theirs. Let's see what they are at. They're third place. Oh no, I think that they have a good. Let me see this. I think that they actually have, I gotta get the auto splitter that they have. I think that this actually works right. Where it like pauses in between levels and stuff. That'd be nice. Oh yeah. They have an auto splitter that works. I need that one. Oh my goodness. I need that one. I need to hit them up. 'Cause mine's like doing weird stuff. Maybe I need more things put in? I don't know. I don't think that makes sense. Yeah, that's good to know. Now I know. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Last time on stream, we played and we beat Octodad. Whoops. I forgot to update our stuff. We've officially beat 75 games and we beat 118 on stream. That's pretty exciting. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it, you know, end on a high note. I'm gonna get that other splitter. I gotta get that from Kara. So pretty exciting stuff though. Sub 19, y'all. Copy over those raid messages. Appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate you lurking. Appreciate you guys talking about some stuff and hanging out. Let's see who we want to raid over to. Boo 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 doo.